Welcome to Dariusburst. Today we are finally entering the first mode on our title screen, which is AC mode. It has been a long while coming. At the beginning of probably the first episode, I mentioned that this is the most classic mode of Dariusburst, or Darius, we can play in Dariusburst Chronicle Saviours. But in fact, we are not playing in Dariusburst Chronicle Saviours when we click on this mode, because it will bring us to the previous game in the series instead, which is Dariusburst, Another Chronicle. And as you might be able to guess by the cabinet one below the mode, this is an arcade port, and you can choose out of many cabinets for multiplayer reasons if you so want in this port. But we will not. We will just be playing single player and see what Another Chronicle has in store for us. There are a few differences to Chronicle Saviours, and the most important one will become apparent very soon. Let's see. We also get to play free, which means we have infinite continues. We may need them, because as an arcade game, this might be more difficult. But first of all, the biggest difference, as we mentioned during the end of DLC mode, many of the arcade Darius bursts or Darius games play across multiple screens, which means this pod is in a very wide screen. I could play it on 2 screens, but instead I will just be playing it on 1 screen. Game over. Insert coin. I guess we're getting a preview of how this will look. Oh, we're getting a tutorial also. There was something about score and rate. Burst beam, hold down the burst button. These are things we know, but hey, why not look at it? But yeah. Some things are gonna be different thanks to the widescreen, because we will be able to see most bosses fully on screen and have enough space to move around them, likely. And also, stage enemies will have a lot more space to move in. Honestly, this tutorial would have been nice at the beginning of the series proper. Because it's telling us how to angle fixed bursts and all of that. I mean, the text is not on screen for long, so it doesn't help that much. Fish! Fully on screen. Let's move on from the title screen before we get sucked up into more tutorials. And instead, look at the modes this game has in store. We have 90 seconds to explain them. We have Original Mode. Choose from one of 3 difficulty levels and attempt to reach the final zone. The lower path leads to higher difficulty levels. This is how most Darius games work. You pick a start and you work your way through a map of stages until you reach a final boss. Original EX mode added in Dariusburst Another Chronicle EX, which this is actually a port of. Use all your skills honed from original and head for the final zone. It is essentially more original mode. except harder. Then there is Chronicle Mode. A vast number of missions and objectives to play. Select a star system, then choose the area you want to liberate. This is something akin to Chronicle Saviours Mode we have been playing. Like the original Chronicle Saviours Mode, I guess. We will not be touching that. And then there is Event Mode, which we cannot even go to, which is just where some events were being held when this game was new. But we are moving on to Original Mode. We can play on default, proceed to zone selection without changing entry type, or on Infinite Ships Mode. If infinite continues are not enough for us, we can have infinite lives instead. Our score will not be recorded. We may need that, but I don't know. I guess we'll see how difficult things are actually. And then we have the difficulty select. We have easy, normal and hard. And 5 final stages to reach, which we will. Starting with the easiest route. We have not all the shot types we are familiar with. I think Murakumo is the only one that is missing, that was only added in Chronicle Saviours. And I guess I will just work my way through all of them. Possibly starting on the easier stages with the shot types I like less. I think that makes sense, and work myself towards the shot types I like more for the harder stages. Or if things don't go well, I will just select those. Although, as you can see, even this mode can be played as multiplayer. I don't know if boss HP would scale with more players, but that is something we will not find out. Before the timer runs out, however, we want to get rid of those black bars on the top and bottom, and I have prepared my own bars to fill that void. So now, let us proceed. Into our first route. There will be familiar things, there may be unfamiliar things. That red orb will take a long time to reach the left side of the screen. Which kind of makes me want to move to the right to collect them, but I feel that's probably risky. Also, with how Original Mode here is created, we will always have 3 stages and 3 bosses to go through. Which sounds easy, but I feel like it will not be. For one, I'm noticing that there is no shield meter on the screen. We have lives on the top middle, where Zone A is written. But we don't have shields written anywhere. So I'm not sure if we will have as many shields as we do in Chronicle Saviours Mode. We may just have a limited amount of shields that are on our body and not actually counted in numbers. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. Which is one of the main reasons that I fear we may need those infinite lives eventually. If the game wants us to fight whales with limited shields. But now, it wants us to fight this guy, who gets to take up the whole screen. Most of the family members of these fish were created for Dariusburst Chronicle Saviours, so they do not exist yet. Most of the bosses just have one version that exists in this game, so we will see which of the bosses were the originals and which were created as easier or harder versions to fill out the variety for Chronicle Saviours Mode. Or maybe some of them were created for Another Chronicle EX and the other modes that are not classic mode. We get to select, and we will be going to Zone D, because we are going down the easiest possible path for our first try. Got hit once. I do not know what that means. Got hit twice. I'm assuming we will have seen most of the stages we will encounter. I really wish amount of shields was written somewhere. I feel like that's gonna be my main complaint. Although I do see that I do not have a big green aura anymore. So I feel like that probably means I'm out of shields. Yeah, now I have a white aura. But I think that's just gonna be the only indicator what color my aura is. And there might be a limit akin to older Darius games. Like, maybe the shield can go up to 5 or something, which definitely will not be enough for any encounters with future whales. There's also some bosses that did not exist at all yet in this game, because they were created entirely for Chronicle Saviours Mode. Like, Gigantic Bite is created as the final boss for Chronicle Saviours Mode and does not exist yet. I think there's also others like Azure and Crimson Nightmare. I think that family does not exist yet. But instead, there should be some bosses that did not make the cut into Chronicle Saviours Mode, and they only exist here in Another Chronicle. Not entirely sure why, although I have my suspicion that it might be because of the screen size, that those bosses may require the bigger screens. It could not be ported to the more compact screen. But because I do not know who those bosses are and what they do, we will have to find out if that suspicion is correct as we move on. I feel weak. Although that is because I chose a shot type that I do not particularly like. I mean, Origin is the most basic of shot maps. And I'm not hitting it all with my missiles. And Zone H should be the end of this first set of stages. So let's carefully approach what from the stage background I assume will be some form of ruler. I feel like my shield color is not changing, so I may in fact not understand yet how that works. What I do understand is that these guys are shooting too many bullets. Also, the widescreen means that everything's a lot smaller, which includes bullets and enemies, because I'm not playing on actual 2 screens. Well, I have enough shields for whatever just happened to me, so that's good. Don't know how many shields I have, but I feel like I cannot have many left. Generally, I feel bullet density will be a lot higher. My shield is very bright right now. That was some dodging. It's Violent Ruler. Which might be a problem. Depends on how much screen estate he wants to take up. So far, he's very far away compared to the usual we are used to. I wonder if he's gonna move around more when he does his ball-up laser attack. Which happens now, so let's see. No, he's still very far away. Oh, he is coming over here. And moving away. Okay. And then bursts. Well, that laser went farther down than I expected. Oh, this pattern changes entirely because he has to move a lot further. And we died! So much for our shields. Are you gonna move more? No. I really wish I knew how many shields I have. I'm assuming like 3, considering I died and didn't get hit after. Now this was always very close to the screen, but now... Oh, okay. He moved closer to my side, but I know that... I mean, he could have moved close enough to actually be dangerous, but he did not. Can you not live much longer, please? That would be my suggestion for your future endeavors. We are definitely looping. I feel if I had a better shot, like, we would have won a while ago. Instead, we need to deal with ball form a second time. This is the longest he's ever lived. I'm surprised nothing hit me there. Kinda hoping I don't need to do the next phase one more time, but it looks like I might. How much health do you have? Ruler. Well, finally got hit again. And I don't have a shield anymore. Which is not good. And it seems like I'm mostly safe in that angle. How much health does one ruler need? Do you have more health than usual? Or am I just so weak? I'm clearly good at dodging you. There you go. That was a struggle. Final zone is over. Congratulations. Oh, arm bonus. ×0. So I was correct, I had no shield left. So we did revive with 1 shield at the end there. The Belzer mothership attack was successfully repelled. Rest in pieces. Battered but alive, the Silverhawks return to their home planet. Definitely got battered a little bit. Severe structural damage forces them to abandon their craft in their cockpit blocks. And so these warriors sleep until the next battle. I wonder if we'll have a different ending for each boss outside of the obvious explosion of final boss. But hey, credits. I guess we can look at them this first time. I'm assuming they would skip if I pressed. And I guess we can maybe do 2 routes per episode, depending on how well they go and how willing I am to just use infinite credits. But hey, we finally beat a Dariusburst. Surely this means I beat a Dariusburst. Wonder how long these credits are. Yeah, I think we saw most of the big differences, at least in a general sense. Like, bosses have to move around more for their attacks. The screen size changes a lot. And less shields. H! The usual would be... Do we have lowercase? I'm assuming not. In that case, in that lowercase, let's be a cat this way. That works for me. Oh. Can we have nothing? Is that an option? And yes. Warning! Mind head when leaving. Don't hit your head on the cabinet. Nope, we are still going with Zone A. We are only gonna change after Zone D and go to Zone I instead of H this time. And who are we gonna play as? We played as Origin. Should we just go into Formula immediately? Who else do I not like? I mean, second is already much better than Origin. Oh, wait. Hi, Fish. Genesis. Let's play as Genesis. Now we have a burst, which is already quite the difference to what we just had. We are done with the most basic chapter. We're gonna have 10 routes to play, which I think is more than we have shot ranks. But we can repeat the ones I like. It doesn't matter. Also, I had to look where my burst bar is. It is right below my ship. Which makes sense considering you can play this with 4 players, so it can't just be 1 bar at the bottom. Please break the thing. would be bad if things did not break. I mean, considering it is just a 6 area or 6 zone, no, 3 zones per route. I guess none of these routes are gonna take long necessarily, unless bosses do not want to die. Also, I'm glad we got the practice of Chronicle Saviours Mode before doing this. Because learning these bosses with the less shields we have now would have been more troublesome. Which will be troublesome when we do, in fact, run into new bosses. I'm pretty sad that I got hit by Iron Fossil back there. That shouldn't have happened. Also sad that I'm not killing this guy for the second time in a row. Did we get a arms counter at the end of every stage? The thing that I noticed only during the end of final stage previously. Because that way I would actually be able to know the maximum, perhaps. By not getting hit, but collecting stuff. Because who would ever get hit by Lightning Claw? Surely, it's an impossibility. Feel like I got lucky there. I don't know which formation is the best. I guess this one would be. Having a burst certainly makes a difference in this world. Though you are not dead yet, which confuses me immensely. Ah, there you go. Now is the background off? Stage I think, is what we said. Zone I. No, I don't think that one is any hint at who might be hiding there. Also, we have 8 arms, I think I just read. So the maximum might be 10 or something. Or maybe there is no maximum. I just lost a lot of shields last time. I don't like what's happening right now. This is a lot more than usually during this kind of stage. Also, there is a curvy laser shooter. I did not see it. So about those 8 shields. Oh, it's this stage that I like oh so much. This is a lot of bullets. Like, you can tell this is arcade difficulty. They're only at like the second final boss. Are you gonna burst? Yes, you are. Stop shooting, idiots. My chances for whatever final boss is awaiting is just lowered quite a bit. I mean, it depends on who it is. What do they consider a final boss in this world? Here's some shields. $1,009 is considered a final boss. I would believe that. The distance makes it far easier to stream that. And also to dodge these, wow. This might be a lot easier version than what we are used to, thanks to the space between us. And I appreciate that. I have not used my burst yet. I possibly should. Oh, I trapped myself. I trapped myself, but possibly thanks to the distance. It took long enough for enemy bullets to reach me. And I could just sneak back out. Yeah, that did hit me. So some things are gonna be harder, some things are gonna be easier. I am glad to find out real quick. Maybe whales are gonna be very easy. thanks to the distance. I somehow doubt it. Also, I wonder how easy, how safe it would be behind this boss. He's shooting some bullets behind him. But not always. Oh, right now he's shooting a lot behind him, actually. Are you gonna green laser me? Not at the moment. Let's try to not trap ourselves. Mission impossible. Our final boss is just gonna have a ton of health for no reason. So. Because in that case, I'm gonna be worried if we ever need to fight gluttons. Would gluttons be a final boss? Oh hi, you did that at a terrible moment. I think all my hits have happened during that exact moment. Okay, that wasn't so bad. We can in fact do a third one, I guess. We still had 5 left, and lives. 5 shields left, and lives. Now, can we skip credits when we get there? Kaboomst! Simulation complete. The simulation was a success. Okay, we do get different endings. With these results, I think you are all ready for real combat now. Okay, this was fake. The situation is grim. The enemy has shown no mercy. Our system is on the verge of destruction. You will shortly be ordered to launch and engage the enemy. Time is of the essence. Good hunting, gentlemen. Go to Chronicle Mode. I enjoy that we are actually getting some plot out of this game. I did not expect that aspect. So there was some training. And instead of Chronicle Mode, we will be going back to Chronicle Saviours Mode next time. But and we skipped this. Yes, easily, in fact. Oh, the H is what ending we got. So this time we got I. Also, you did not save my place. Or my name, I guess, is what I want to say. And this pretty close in this direction, maybe? Numbers, I think. Question mark. Mind head when leaving. Okay, let's do one more. Zone J. I guess we're going AEJ. We need to go AEJ, in fact. Formula. Speaking of long screens, how short is formula gonna be compared to the size of the screen. Oof, I say. Like, this might not work out, is essentially what I'm saying. We do have this there. That is important to note. We do have this, and it is strong. Yeah, I'm not reaching. Is essentially what's happening there. Well, yeah, the risky gameplay of Bomb. I'm not sure how well that's gonna work. It be Iron Fossil. And now the distance of bosses is gonna make a lot more of a difference. If they are close by, like this guy, they die really quickly. To Zone E. A zone is over. Oh hi, you are sneaking in from the top. I do not enjoy. I missed a shield. Okay, it's AEJ. So everything's good. We do have homing shots. I wish they homed better at the moment, because there's a lot of bullets everywhere. I'm not sure how well this is going to go. Might not be the most well. Ancient Barrage. I'm glad we have Infinibeam. This. Like, this would be terrible with Origin. But I should also save my Infinibeam for this. think this is the only time we need to do Zone E. Yeah. Which means we only need to fight this turtle once in our lives. Oh, you're doing the thing. Now, I'm glad I have the beam. Whoa, those are fast. Faster than we are used to. Oh, you're doing this again. You're definitely in a part of your loop that we do not know. Oh, you are doing the start of your loop, but from the other side. And now you are throwing egg. And then you burst. Well, we saw egg bombs. That is entirely new. And exciting. Egg-citing. We have 4 shields. For whatever this is coming. And it starts out with things rushing at me. And not letting up ever. This stage is doing things against my will. Ha! Okay, enter is the thing I need to press. So things can go very bad, very quick, is essentially what you are telling me. That shield is something I will not get. Am I just willing to continue through things? That is something I need to ask myself very quickly. I mean, I guess it depends on whether or not we still get the ending despite using a continue. I mean, otherwise, I might just want to play on infinite lives mode. Although I think with continues, it's easier to keep track of how bad I actually was. Hungry gluttons! Speaking of things that have too much health. am safe at the very top during that attack. I have a feeling Hungry Gluttons will not be the problem. I feel like the only real problem here was that stage, so I might try again. Hungry Gluttons might take a while, but I don't think it will kill me. Unless it does this attack too many times. I forget that I have a laser that I can use to get rid of the grey bullets. I can also just play badly. Playing badly is always an option that I am willing to take. Glad to know I still have a life, but I don't have a shield for this life. So things may explode real soon. I'm kind of surprised that that phase where he is hiding in the background still does essentially nothing. Oh yeah, right, I'm not hitting with my main shot. So this is taking forever because only my homing bullets are actually hitting. I don't like Formula. If I'm playing this again, I'm not playing Formula again. Formula had its chance. Feel with the big screen. This is even less interesting. Okay. Formula did survive. Gluttons. Undead. But we did in fact not have a shield. And we do get credits. And an ending. Though the Silverhawks fought off the battleship, the enemy's onslaught continued. Boss spoilers. Suddenly, a mysterious ally appears before the Silverhawks. With their support, the Silverhawks return to battle. The planet Darius will soon be blessed with true peace. But who are the allies? A mystery for the ages. Yeah, I'm gonna give it one more try with a better shot type. And with some knowledge gained. But if I can't beat it without continues, I will accept that outcome. Because we will be seeing everything this way anyways. So yeah, let's try this one more time. Forgot. Not using that. Okay, you cannot just hold. I missed end. This is the hardest part of the game. As well as not hitting your head. I could reach J from different places. No, but we're gonna do the same way again. Are we gonna use the second? Sure. Massive whip. Speaking of bosses we don't know yet. I guess we might get some spoilers around here. Second is not who I thought it was. Which main menu are you bringing me to? The wrong one, okay. Second is not who I thought. I want next, not second. Yeah, okay. Essentially formula, but long range. I think if I had a choice, I would just be playing all of these with next. But that's boring. So I'm gonna at least try using everything. I think I essentially used up all my shot types that I don't like at all. So I'm gonna be fine. I forget if I got hit a lot during Stage E as well. Know that I stood too close to you and got hit by stuff because of that. How about we don't do that? This also means that Iron Fossil is meant to be the easiest boss. I mean, I did call it that a few times, I think. Like, it is the staple boss of the series, which I think is in every game in some form or another. It lived a lot longer this time, because formula is real strong if it actually gets to hit stuff. Which was sadly not the case for a lot of where we were. Yeah, no, I remember AEJ being a bit of pain previously. And I'm not hitting that permit enough. Means it will shoot at me. Oh yeah, this part was trouble. Yeah. Already doing better, but still got hit in the next pause. So much bullet spam. Gold actually doing a good job getting rid of enemies. As did the warning. Is this gonna go better or worse? I need to recharge my laser. On the part where I need. Wow, really? That hit? Small fry sometimes is the worst. Oh, you just turned around immediately. And now you're getting shot in the back. Those purple lasers not really homing all that much. Well, didn't get surprised by fast curvy lasers this time. But small fry though. Why small fry? Like all my hits in this battle were small fry related. And then egg. That egg kept moving after exploding. You're really just repeating your pattern like the other way around. Okay. Now for the bad part, which was this stage. Like you are starting me in danger zone. I'm dealing with these a lot. These, yeah. I'm still doing the exact same bad things. I think I did die there last time, but multiple times though, so... And I don't think anything after that was all that bad. I wish I could get that shield safely. And I unlock it unsafely. I don't have a shield left. There is one floating about. I don't know if I can get that. I did. My laser is in a position, for sure. Not sure if it's a useful position, but it is a position. Wow, okay, did not see you coming. Okay, okay. Doable. If I don't play terribly. Which may happen. I mean, there is small fry involved. I've done bad things with small fry. Also, this particular attack is okay, I am playing badly. Really. You would do this again. I don't know how many shields I have left. But not a competent amount. Mostly because I also don't know how many shields he has left. Yeah, please use this attack instead. Minded far less. Why did I stop that laser? You're not spawning small fry. What's up with that? Do you have not any small fry left? Made mistake, but I still have more than 0 arms left. Also, I have a barrier around me somehow. I don't know how I still have shields left. I must have gotten a lot during that stage. Whoa! Was not ready for that. Now I have nothing left. But you have also nothing ever left. That became awfully close. But hey, I did it without continues. This will probably not be true for the future. Just checking if it's the same. Yes, it is the same. So there is a different ending per boss and not per shot type or something. Too bad for you, whale. You have somehow not appeared yet. True peace, that never happens. But I am satisfied with the peace we have achieved today. I'm not satisfied with how bad I am at this, though. I'll learn how to write my name eventually. I'll be efficient. But that's all for our first delve into Dariusburst, Another Chronicle EX. It's not EX yet. It will be EX eventually. EX will probably be trouble, I'm guessing. But that is for another time. Because next time, we're moving back to Chronicle Saviours Mode. And see where that takes us. See you then. Goodbye.